Greetings, dear viewers. I just wanted to make this quick, short little video to let you folks know that there probably won't be your regularly scheduled World of Warcraft video published tonight on my channel. Now, the video is up on YouTube. It's ready to be published, but there is currently a copyright claim on the video placed by Blizzard. I think the claim was made automatically by YouTube system because the video had only just finished uploading when I got the notification informing me of the claim. Now, for specifics, the claim is not on the entirety of the video, just for a portion of it. That portion is a cinematic, and a badass cinematic at that. It's an important cinematic to the story, so I'd prefer not to have to re-edit the video to omit that cinematic, but if I have to do that, I will, and I'll simply link you folks to another video here on YouTube of that cinematic. Yeah, you heard that right. Just think about that for a second. I might have to re-edit the video to omit a cinematic that is actually already viewable on YouTube. Because I got blocked on YouTube for having that cinematic. No, I didn't get blocked, but my video did. That one particular video got claimed and blocked. Okay, that's very peculiar. Just, that's a quick little side note there. Isn't that silly? My 29-minute video is currently blocked worldwide for a copyright claim on a 2 to 3 minute cinematic in the video. My video can't be viewed at all, but the cinematic that is copyright claimed in my video is available for viewing elsewhere on YouTube. And those videos of that cinematic, the recordings of that cinematic, are just the cinematic. In fact, when searching, I found a whole playlist of Warlords of Draenor Horde side cinematics. But anyway, but yeah, that's YouTube's copyright system for you. I don't mean to get off on a tangent, but I don't really fault YouTube or Blizzard for any of this. I realize Blizzard has their reasons for putting claims on these cinematics, because oftentimes cinematics like these might very well, and this is just what I've read or heard, but sometimes cinematics like these might be made by other companies, like third parties and stuff like that, or with the assistance of those third parties who have contracts with the companies with the games and stuff like that. So sometimes, like, there's all kinds of these other legal things that Blizzard can't necessarily control, or other companies that have cinematics in their games that get copyright claimed can't really control. So I realize that that's potentially a thing. I realize Blizzard can't fully control that. And I realize that YouTube has their content ID system, their automatic system of claiming things, in place so that we can continue to upload things to YouTube. I don't mean to rag on either of these two companies. I'm just saying I'm currently it's sort of a humorous situation because my video is claimed and can't be viewed because of that 2 to 3 minute cinematic. Yet that cinematic is just uploaded practically wholesale elsewhere, and those videos are viewable just fine. So I don't know, I think that's kind of funny, which is why I'm fairly optimistic about well, all right, okay, I'll get into that in a second. All right, so yeah, what are we going to do about this? Well, I disputed the claim, and that's what I'm talking about being optimistic about. I disputed the claim, and at the time of this recording, I'm waiting to hear back from YouTube to see if they'll release the claim. And like I said, I'm fairly optimistic that they just might release the claim because, like I said, it's probably just one of those things where the content ID system caught something automatically, and once they read the claim, they'll be able to release it because it might not be something that Blizzard even wants to claim, stuff like that. So I think it's just something that happened automated and that's how come we can dispute claims, so I'm pretty optimistic about it. Anyway, if they do release the claim, the video might just automatically pop up in your subscriptions and everything's good to go. It will just appear. I won't even have to do anything, except I'll probably have to go in and turn monetization back on, because I think once your video gets claimed, monetization turns off and it doesn't turn back on unless you do it manually. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That doesn't involve you folks very much. But like I said, if they do release it, then the video might just pop up in your subscriptions and everything's good to go. Otherwise, again, if they do release the claim and the video does not automatically publish, then I'll publish it manually, and again, everything will be cool. But if they do not release the claim, if they do not release the copyright claim, I'm going to have to edit the video such that it probably won't be claimed anymore, or again when I re-upload it. Then I'll re-render the video, re-upload it, and at the point the cinematic plays, I'll put a notice in the video about a link in the video description to where you can watch the cinematic. It may sound a little bit more complex. It's easier viewed than done and said. It's kind of strange like that. I don't know. All in all, your viewing experience shouldn't be too disrupted by it once all this is cleared up and the video is published, that is. But it does mean that unless the claim gets released and the video automatically publishes, there won't be a World of Warcraft video with a controller a World of Warcraft control. There won't be a World of Warcraft with a controller video up tonight, unless again it publishes automatically, and probably not tomorrow or the next day either. I want to give the appropriate amount of time for Blizzard/YouTube to release the claim, and if they don't, then I'll need some time to do the editing, re-rendering, re-uploading, rescheduling, and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're looking at the video either coming out. I don't know, it's difficult. It's difficult to say. That's one of the things I have against the. That's one of my complaints. One of my critiques, I'll say, about the content ID system and how all this works is that a lot of times it leaves us content creators in the dark about what we can tell our audience. Like when the next episode of a Let's Play or a series or something like that, or a playthrough or an episode of your own original content. Sometimes maybe depending on like music and stuff that you use. So mostly original content. But anyway, it just leaves a lot of people in the dark a lot of time because there's a lot of waiting around because it's automatically placed and then you have to wait for someone to get back to you. Or someone has to review it or something like that. I don't know. You just have to do a lot of waiting for this around. So it's kind of difficult for me to tell you when the next World of Warcraft video will be coming out. So for right now, I'm just going to say expect there to be anywhere between 0 and 3 to 4 days. Because like I said, it could very well just automatically publish like as soon as this video you're watching right now gets published, depending on when someone at YouTube/Blizzard looks at the claim and decides whether or not to dispute it or not. I believe they have a full month's worth of time even to get back to these disputes, to get back to those who placed the disputes. But I have had to dispute things in the past, and I have to say that those disputes are usually settled fairly quickly, like within a day or two, at the longest. I think. Don't quote me on that. I may have had some disputes take longer to get back to that, or maybe even shorter. I don't know. It varies, but I haven't had it take up to a month. I don't think in the past. I have had to dispute things. I have had to dispute these claims before in the past a few times. Anyway, I feel like I'm kind of just like I'm almost rambling at this point because it's just sort of what I'm thinking about as far as this goes. Anyway, I will keep you folks posted on this if too much time passes between now and the uploading of that video. I'll keep you folks posted on this. Follow my Twitter account. There's a link down in the video description if you want the potential of me perhaps saying something about it on there. But I think a lot of the time involving this specific video or this specific series, I'm probably just going to release anything I have to say here on YouTube unless it's not really something that should fit in a video format or something. You know what I mean. Anyway, like I said, I just want to give the appropriate amount of time for them to release the claim, and then for me to do all the stuff that I need to do in regards to getting the video up, if there's anything I even need to do. All right, so I hope this video helps to keep you folks in the loop. Thanks a lot for watching, dear viewers, and I will see you folks next time.